Gloria drove 45 miles in 60 minutes. At this rate, how many miles will she drive in 3 hours? So what we're going to do is we are going to write a proportion of 45 miles to 60 minutes. Okay. And then we're going to say we want how many miles, so I'm going to call that X. How many miles will she drive in 3 hours? So right now, usually on the left side of a proportion, we have our units, and the same units are on the right side. So miles to miles and minutes to minutes. But this is weird because we're going from 60 minutes to 3 hours. So we were like, well, what is that? Like, minutes and hours are not the same thing, so I need to rewrite this proportion. So I'm going to rewrite it as 45 miles. 60 minutes is 1 hour. So that's what I'm going to write, 1 hour. Now we're trying to figure out how many miles will Gloria drive in 3 hours. So when we have two equivalent ratios set equal to each other, those things are called proportions. And so how we solve proportions, I've already told you guys, we can look up and down. So how many ones are in 45? Or we can look left to right, how many ones are in 3. In this case, I'm going to look left to right. So I'm going to go from 1 hour to 3 hours. How many hours did I multiply by? We're always looking at these as multiplication. Well, 1 times 3 gives me 3 hours. So there is 1 hours and 3 hours. So that means to solve how many miles I can drive in 3 hours, I'm going to multiply my miles times 3 hours. So 45 times 3 will give us our answer. 5 times 3 is 15. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So it looks like our answer is going to be 135 miles. That is how many miles Gloria will be able to drive in 3 hours.